actually like.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Not that loud. Okay. To answer the question, if I'm out of the music, the answer is by not a lot. Can you hear me? Yeah, that's a bit better. I'm still been down by a tad, but that is good. So here's Krita, and yeah, also I lied. I can't hear it now. Yeah, so I'm gonna be messing with this a bit because I've used it. I've been messing with it on and off. I'm still having like a hard time with it. So yeah, I'm gonna start off by drawing a person, at least like a face. And to start that off, we can go with the background, which will be the hair. I've seen some other people like on Instagram and YouTube using this tool, which I ended up like finding and thinking it was really good. So I'm also gonna be trying to see if I can draw with it. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna start off by drawing like the semi-realistic face, maybe a bit anime, but definitely not in what I would call my usual style. Just to like, but it is gonna be like an easier game to see though. I go along with these, So yeah, and then I'm probably gonna end up drawing a flower at some point. I really want to press the flower. Turn the opacity up. Change the color palette. I think I'm gonna use these lasers to get some of this because I don't, or this part, I just don't like how I did that, but I actually think I'm just gonna continue with that and add a take from it later. That's not what I wanted. I was thinking giving rather do like skin tones on digital artwork than like actually Oh, and that's really face-like. Damn, okay. Look at me. So I'm gonna bring this down. Go there. And that's gonna be... I have no idea what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to make an neck. No, I don't like that. I don't like any of that. Okay, so first of all, then do how do I want this face to be? Because you know what? I'm just gonna actually go back how I was doing it, because I was thinking about laying the hill down in from the shoulder, but I think I'm just gonna have to draw that part and add it later, but yeah. No, that's too. Also, this is not the right shade at all, but I'm messing with what I want the shape to look like, so I'll go in with a different color later. I really don't get what color I'm using right now, but yeah. It's like okay. I'm not really used. I just realized it kind of looks. I'm using that to kind of see how I want the chest to be formatted. Like I said, these aren't going to be the actual colors, but I'm kind of just messing with formatting right now. Like I want that to be the middle. Obviously this will be the shoulder. That's kind of the chest area, and here's the more. I wasn't expecting to do a full body. I actually don't know how far I'm gonna go, but I'm messing with this right now, so I'm just gonna let myself do it. This one goes into the hips a bit. That's definitely not how far those are. Yeah, kind of the right idea, but. Wow, that is fucking pixelated. That is so pixelated. Okay. I actually do need to get this. No idea how I want to do this. Let's see. That's gonna be like. I can see like the line really clearly in my head in the middle of the face is gonna be. I just don't know how to draw it, but I don't know how to draw anything on this really that well, so. That's not that bad. I want this to arch a bit more, but really not that bad. And then I'm gonna like. That's a bit too big, but again, not not that bad, honestly. I like that lip. That's a good lip. That was not that fucking bad. Look at that. Kind of looks like a bit wobbly, but I'm using a mouse, so a little stuff is probably gonna look a bit wobbly in this. Yeah, great. So I'm gonna go this color and get eyebrows. I'm definitely gonna need to like remold this side of the face a bit more because it's way too like flat, but for now I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna definitely put that eyebrow like higher than it should have been, but I'm gonna grab this color again and go over with the nose. I can add a bit more of a curve to it, but that's the general idea. This color is what I want. Yeah, that looks like she has as well, which isn't bad, but I want to go for something a bit bad news, but I'm going with like a flawless look. I feel like if you do like a flawless thing, then doing a flawless thing is a lot. What I am gonna do right now is give, I think it's the left side maybe of the face, more definition. How to draw things, I kind of just like scribble shapes on the forehead until I'm like, that seems like something a human would do. Which doesn't say much because I have seen people get pretty fucked up things. And I've given myself really fucked up things. And because I got tired of my hair on my face, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm cutting it short. Did not go well. Surprise to really no one. Yeah, I'll mess with that one later, but and put one over here. Not what I wanted to curve.
Had to up it to red.
Yeah, that's great. He's straightening it down now again. The angle and all that. So I'm covering it up. I could probably use more color, but I don't really feel like it'll add to it. Yeah, another color. I have like several different programs I use for like art in general. Between my phone, this computer, and like other stuff I have. And this color wheel thing going on here. It is so easy to do the blush. Every other time I'm here drawing a human, I'm like, I can't do the blush. See my life, it looks this still doesn't look that good, I think. Some people have really good kinks, man. I keep doing the essence of the tea, damn it. I'll probably give it like some blush too, but that's neck shape I did right there. Z. It again looks like a Z to me. I like how I did that. I have to copy this shape. can deal with that. Nope, that is not what I thought it was. Dang. Not what I thought it was. Let's try that. So like, I'm actually gonna go to the eraser tool. Actually, I don't need the eraser tool. I just need. This is really not. Yeah. So. Oh, it is. Probably put a should over this, but then I have to deal with like fabric anatomy, and I ain't dealing with that, so we're going with the just basic skin tones. Or I deal with the shading and shape because I don't know, that doesn't look that good, but we're just going with general idea, so then I'm gonna wanna grab that, go back here, cross down, and let's mess with this. I really like the shape of this. No, I don't want that, but I can deal with that. I really like the shape of the stomach I did. I don't know why, but I feel like that's like a really... Why am I doing A? I don't... Z. There we go. Almost. There we go. Then, can I control A? Is that a thing? Yes, that's a thing. No, that's not a thing. I'm just can't see color as well as I thought. Okay, going back here, grabbing that. My brain just kind of stopped from not my ankle, my viscodum, and my brain's like, wait, what? No. It's kind of like... Now I'm kind of messing with matching that, which I didn't do that well of a job because I didn't pick the right color. Sure, that's a shape. Definitely that way too far forward. I mean, not a bad shape, but a little too wobbly. Ugh. But everything in this is a little wobbly. It also doesn't come down. You see, does that match? No, it doesn't really match that much. If I came in a little more, then it would, but I didn't. I came in right here, it would, but let's try this. That, I feel like I came out a bit too much. Well, you know what? That might be fine. I'm trying to get it to match this, so I think I can work with that, but I am going to go back to this color and fix that portion up a bit. I hate bodies, they're too complicated for me. At least human bodies are. I'd rather just do like some mythical creature, then I could just say, oh yeah, that this portion, no, that's just how it is, man. The portion is just natural for that weird fucking creature I just made. So let's see, and then I'm gonna go here for the hip. Here for the hip. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do legs. I don't really feel like doing legs. I do legs on the other one, but not here. That's a human. That is a human. Now I'm gonna mess with the hair again. So, let's see, what colors did I do for the hair? Let's go right around here. There. And then bring opacity down to, let's say, 60 for now. You know what? Let's go to our 50s. Aye. I want enough to cover the shoulders and not question anything. I am gonna mess with that a bit more, but I think this is a decent human. And I'm gonna get like flagged for like nudity or some shit. She's not even that nude, man. She's just in nude colors. I like that one. Bring the opacity up a bit, mess with that. As much as I love that color, that's not really the original color, so. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I'm not even gonna worry about eye colors. Now let's draw a flower so I get a brief from people. Just need to decide on what flower to draw. Let's do some basic hibiscus. Hibiscus. Yeah, hibiscus. That sounds like a real fucking name. Hibiscus. Let's do a basic hibiscus. Those are like, I've seen some nice yellow ones, but usually when they're drawn, I mainly see them in pink. There are also some nice red ones and all that stuff. That is not quite pink. That's a pink. Let's see. I think I'm still gonna mess with the opacity on this. No. They're gonna be like fluffy triangles, man. Think fluffy triangles. That works, and then like. Yeah, and then. Actually, I can't remember how many petals on hibiscus, so I'm not sure what this is going to end up looking like. I'm just going to draw enough petals until I really can't anymore. And I'm gonna add some more shade here. That'll look good. Um, I think I'm only gonna end up being like, no, I can fit 5 in here, I think. No, I can't. It's only gonna be 4. Let's. Hibiscus are the one with like that yellow. They kind of look like lilies, but not really. I think. I'm gonna mess with that a bit more. Sure, why not? Yeah, it looks like a hibiscus. Now let's do no, lilies with the valleys will typically bite, and I don't want to deal with white. We can do a magnolia, right? I don't know if that's the fun I'm thinking about. Those orange ones that I'll use to celebrate the Day of the Dead, those ones. I don't think they're called, maybe called magnolias. I'm gonna go down on opacity and do that. Can I do more than 4 petals on this one? Maybe. Um, let's go. Yeah, none. I think I did the color pattern all wrong. I feel like I should have done. Yeah, I should have done lightest to darkest, but can I get a bit more dark the more I go out? But I should have started with the dark colors and then gone out on the yeah. I'm gonna try that again. What's the darkest color I wanna go? Uh, yeah, sure. I feel like I can also bring opacity down a bit, and that would be good. I'm really cursed to only do 4 petals on I man. What time is it? I have stuff to do today. I don't want to do that stuff, but I have to do it anyways. It is that time. Okay, I'm good. I woke up earlier than I usually do. Probably because I didn't fucking sleep last night. Usually, for most people, I feel like when they sleep, like the earlier they fall asleep, the earlier they get up. But for me, the later I fall asleep, the earlier I get up. I will fall asleep at like 1 o'clock and get up at 5 and be well rested somehow, and I don't know how, but it works. I try not to do it that much because I feel like no matter why I do it, it's not really that good of a thing. But it's still a really real thing about me. I also think after like a week of doing this, I after a week of doing this, what happens? Oh yeah, after a week of doing it, it actually catches up to me and I start getting more tired than usual. Which isn't by much, but you know, still weird it happens twice, right? That looks like some sort of big poofy flower. I'm not sure if it's like a magnolia. Honestly, this is bothering me now because I can't remember. Yeah, that's paused. Okay. That is not what I'm thinking of. What the frick am I thinking of? I've been calling it a freaking magnolia and it's not. God. What is this? Day of the Dead. This is also, I think, a flower used a lot in Bali, by the way. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not, like, Hindu. But Day of the Dead, Taros Monsoon, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's not magnolia. What is it? Yeah, it's that thing. What is it? Beverages as well as bottles more about it. Marigold. That's why I've been mixing up. They both sound similar. Marigold. I knew it wasn't a magnolia, but yeah, it looks close enough. I feel like the petals could have been more like that. I can probably do that now. I don't feel like doing another freaking human in my style, so I'm gonna do another magnolia with an actual reference this time. With like the petals definitely could have been a thinner. This is gonna take a lot longer, but whatever. Maybe it looks like a hydrangea to me. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about too. It kind of looks like an orange hydrangea. Hydrangeas are freaking weird, man. They're such a weird flower. Like they're cool, they're pretty, but oh my god, this is so weird. Mm. with this color next. I'm still doing the vibe, but I got a plan. I got a plan, people. Not that yellow. That yellow, and then... Yeah. I'm gonna add another... Would you lose to unpause my music? I know it's paused, I kinda just don't really want it. I'd rather sit in the silence, I guess. Oy. There we go. That looks a bit more like a... I still want to say fucking magnolia. It's not a fucking magnolia. It's a fucking marigold. God damn it. But yeah. Now it's time to do what my fun stylized people. Oy. I'm gonna start with a light purple. And no one's really gonna understand it because like not a lot of people actually see my style, but yeah. Then I'm gonna go darker. I like going on a different color. That's not halfway up. There we go, and then I'm gonna opacity still. So I'm gonna do higher opacity and then there. Okay. What do I wanna do? I wanna go back to this color and even out that raw one because wow, that's just as bad. Damn. And that's still gonna be just as bad, but I can mess with it more. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go back to this color and then yeah. And go even darker. I don't think that was the right color, but whatever. And then go even darker and then do this. That one I like. That I did not like. That I did not like either. Yeah. That I can fuck with. But I made my mistake. That is too big. That is too small. Is that just right? No, that's not just right. Okay. And that did not work. Alright. Can I make a straight line? Is there a thing? There's... Yes. That works. You know what? I want to make this extra dynamic. There we go. Yeah. Just need to fix that. Yeah. That's the head. I'm not sure if it looks like one to normal people, but to me that looks like my head. Okay, now let's go to a raven pink. To the eyelid. That is not an eyelid. Oh, pink, I mean. That's the one I want. And what color should I do next? I'm gonna keep it that and just do darker. And then I'm gonna draw the nose. Oh my god, that's a fucked up nose. I think those noses too. Let's make that longer. And let's go over it again. Yeah, that kind of messes up with the... Then I'm gonna go even freaking darker and do this. Which, I don't know what effect it's gonna have, but... No, that did not work. I was thinking of doing, like, you know how I did the side nostril? I never done that before, but... Because... I don't know. I just never done it, but I feel like this one calls for it. And then, I don't know. That's fine, I guess. Kinda looks like it's bleeding, but who cares? Go over here and do the lip. I'm gonna make her smiling. I never make them smiling anymore. Boom. Yeah, like she just told some posh joke. Okay, and then I'm gonna make eyes blue. I guess this could be a guy. There's nothing stopping this from being a guy. I'm just like, no. Maybe it will be a guy. Maybe it'll be a guy who loves pink and skateboarding. Ooh, that'd be fun, actually. I think I'm gonna make that happen. This is my art. I can change it to whatever I want to at any second, at any time of the day. And it'll always look fucking amazing. What if I just... I never done this one part before either. I'm trying to make it look like an earring, but I've never done that before, so I have no idea how it's actually gonna look. Then... that looks like something. I'll take it away if I don't like it, but now for the fun part, which yeah, now I have to decide the whole fucking personality. Live morning. Now I have to deal with trying to fucking skateboard too. I'm not gonna go to that. I'm gonna go there maybe. Ay. That went way too far down. So, I'm going to talk a bit about my how I usually draw stuff in my style. I think I started doing this stuff in middle school. I was really lazy for like a drawing I wanted to do where I had to do a side profile, except I hate side profiles. So I'm like, nah, I'm just going to draw a person as a bunch of fucking shapes. And I really liked how that came out. I mean, it wasn't that good of a drawing, but I liked how some parts of it came out. And I'm like, I'm gonna mess with this some more. And I just started that does not look like a fucking skateboard. I'm gonna, wait, am I dumb? I don't know. Anyways, so I drew people as like a bunch of shapes. Yeah, no, that's not gonna look. So I'm gonna go up here, find a pen, and do it because that's too big. But anyway, so I drew people as like a bunch of shapes. Like not even like just basic shapes, but like slightly complex shapes, but not like anatomy shapes, I guess. Like this. Like, you know, that's not that's not really a triangle, but it's not really like a circle. I tried to pick eraser. Why didn't that go to eraser? Anyways. But yeah. Fuck. Just undo it all. I'm just undoing the whole thing. There we go. All undone. Anyways, like I was saying, so I do them as a bunch of complex shapes, but I didn't like. I don't know. It's not like really the right what one would usually consider the right shape for a head, but at the same time, I feel like you can still tell it's a freaking head. But yeah, and I just was like, oh, that's really cool. That's different. I like that. And I just kept doing it. And then I kind of like leave the gap open in the head. And what I do is I fill it with stuff that they like and like just parts of their personality. Because I don't know, it makes sense to me. Though I don't really draw skateboards, so I'm not sure like if this is actually a good like drawing of a skateboard, but it's gonna be something, trust me. It always is. Yeah, that's good. Ay. I was like, I don't know, I should probably look up a skateboard after this and see how much I fucked up. But yeah, I just like filling it with parts of the personality, and I don't know why, but I'm like, yeah, this sounds like someone that would be a skater boy. Bitch who loves pink and blue. Not really blue, the eyes just happen to be blue, but yeah. Anyways, it's something that I think is really cool and fun, and I love doing. I don't like draw this for like every single thing. There's like pieces of art that I do where I think it really suits the whole piece, and there's this art I do where I'm like, no, that doesn't suit it at all. But yeah, I'm probably still gonna mess with this one a bit, but yeah. And then I'm gonna go, not really the color I wanted, but let's go back to the color I wanted. Sure, and then I think that's like the color that we all. Usually I always keep one eye covered. I don't really know why. I could easily draw two eyes. I've done it on pieces, but I didn't really like how that felt, so I just stopped doing that. I just kept one eye always covered. Usually the left eye, I think you can tell I'm like right-handed because I do a lot of things leaving the left open, like a lot of people turning. Sorry, not leaving the left open, leaving the left closed. I feel like that's a way you can tell that I'm picking handed. That and the fact that I have videos of me drawing right-handed, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah, now let's go to eraser and long eraser, light eraser. How small is it? I want to pick it small. This is gonna be so small. Probably too small now, but whatever. Yeah, definitely too small. Too big. Probably like that. That's not bad. 3. I don't know. I think it sometimes takes more time to draw something in my style, but at the same time, I really like it when I do it. Like, you know? It just feels right to me. Go away. Keep doing S instead of Z. Okay. I'll mess with that one later because I just done messed up. I mostly messed up there, but like I said, I'll go back and do that more later. I'll fix the colors later. It's really funny too because I'm really bad at drawing straight lines in general. So yeah. But yeah, there we go. I actually think I'm just gonna do it now. What do I want? No, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm too lazy for that. What else did I do? I did a skateboard. Maybe we should do a bandana too. Maybe this dude really likes fucking patterns, so let's see. I'm gonna make it red. And then I'm going to go back to my other brush. This one, and then I'm gonna come from here and then not do that, but not do that one either. That's too curved. Nope. Sure. I'm going to go back and do that, definitely. And give this one a dark color. Give this one a slightly lighter color. Bring the opacity up and do that one a slightly lighter color so it shows a bit more. And then great, and then I'm gonna mess with the spiking patterns. And I'm gonna make them yellow. Not that yellow. There we go. Get like a yin yang pattern. I don't know. I don't really do patterns that much. And then do a dot up here. And then up here. A dot up here. And then do a swirl. I feel like that's like a pattern. And then let's see. Let's go here and then like I'm just gonna make random shapes here and then call it a day before I move on to the other side of this. I'm gonna do swirls up here. Swirl up here. That's not really a swirl, but I'll make it a swirl. There, see? Made it a swirl. Yeah, do. Boom. There. And then I'm gonna go back to this red and go like long brush and do some more pattern stuff. I think I'm just gonna go here. Actually, I'm gonna What else does he like? That one goes over the wheel, so I'm not doing that. Probably has a favorite animal. What if it's a freaking turtle? That'd be cool. I'm gonna give him like a turtle shell. It's gonna be so annoying to draw. Why do I make stuff so annoying to draw? None of that is straight, but I don't really care. That's so awful. I proved to myself I can do it, so now I'm kind of just done. I'm also gonna do polka dots, but oh no. Then I'm gonna go over to this green. That's a decent green. Gonna fix that small hole. Then I'm gonna go to lighter colors, go in and mess with it to make. I feel like that's a total shelf. I don't know. I'll probably add the other colors because I think most totals don't have just green shells. I love how I don't look up references for any of this. I'm just like, I'm gonna do it off memory. I've seen enough totals in my life to know what a total shell looks like, probably. Yeah, I watched enough Ninja Turtles, and that's so accurate, man. There we go. Cool. Hiya. Hiya. I don't even know why I say hiya. I'm just like, I never even been in freaking karate or whatever self-defense class that teaches you to say hiya. Like those people who break the blocks and stuff. Never done that. Oh, I know why now. It's because my brother says it whenever he freaking goes to lightly bonk me on the head. He's just like, karate chop to the head, hiya. I'm going to go over here and like go to the brown. Not really, kind of like, yeah. Then add that. Yeah. I feel like most totals have that, so I'm gonna add it to one side, and then I'm gonna add yellow because I think a lot of totals have yellow too. Yeah, that looks like enough to me. I'm actually gonna do that a little earlier than I thought because there we go. There we go. I'm not sure if that looks like a total shell, but I can tell, so that's gonna be enough for me. And then I'm gonna go back to this color and do it on this side. Nope, not that color. This color. Okay, let's so here is kind of like Usually I add like a bit more detail or something to it. But here's a simplified version of people in my favorite art style. The art style I made up in like middle school, but I still freaking love it. It ended up better than any other one I've done before using this brush. I really like this brush. I'm not that skilled at it yet, but I really like using it, so I don't really care. And then here's a person who doesn't have any pupils because I'm just not messing with that shit right now. And she looks pretty good too. Like, I feel like I can add her arm right here, but who needs a second arm? People will get along fine with that. And here are 3 flowers. Some orange hydrangea looking shit, an actual marigold, not whatever, magnolia, and a really weird hibiscus. Because I don't think hibiscus only has 4 flower petals. I think it has closer to 5 or 6. But yeah, no, this is what I drew today. And yeah, I hope anyone who's watching it has a great time and had a fun time watching me learn how to draw. And yeah, have a good time wherever you guys are. Let me edit.